The course today is about reading between the lines, as it says, leadership and organisational storytelling. It's not a traditional course where you're going to get lots and lots of PowerPoint slides put in front of you. It's going to be much more engaging and creative and interesting than that. The aim of the programme is really that by the time you leave at the end of today, you're looking at the world in a slightly different light. So not a big aim, but that's what we're going to try and get you to feel, and then to be able to use that different perspective that you've developed in order to achieve your objectives in your jobs much more effectively and help your organisations deliver more. So let's kick off and just ask a question, perhaps starting with you, Chris. What's your favourite story? I promise you no PowerPoint, so let's get rid of that.
Okay.
It's one of these little tips that I learned when I was doing my MBA actually, is that if you press B when you're doing a PowerPoint presentation, the screen goes black. Anyway, I digress. That's not the bit which is going to change your view of the world, just in case you're wondering. It's not just being able to turn PowerPoint. That's not where we're going. So let me share with you my favourite story, and I wish actually now that I had something more inspirational than what you two have said, because it's really fabulous what you've put forward, and mine's going to seem quite pale in comparison, but it's a good illustration of the themes that I want to bring out in the course, so we'll stick with this one. But you'll see as we go through the story structure that actually it's very similar to the stories that you've told, even though they're real life. So my favourite story is a children's book. It's one that I read when I was young. It's The Hobbit. If you switch to the Gandalf role, that changes. Gandalf is the strongest, cleverest, brightest person in this story, but he's not the one who goes on the challenge. Because as a leader, his view is that his role is to make sure that Bilbo goes through this learning and development process so that he can overcome those challenges, that he can achieve his full potential. And that's the fundamental difference between those two roles. But because of the nature of the way people get promoted, particularly in hierarchical organisations like in the public sector, is you get promoted for being good at that, so you carry on doing that, and you never make that switch into that leadership role. So before you have a go at putting across your vision for why this change is important, just worth, I think, just get ourselves back in the mind of what we've done, of course, during today. So first of all is that point about looking about why this is important to you. Because if you can't express why this is important to you, you're never going to convince other people that they should follow you through this change. Then tie that in with the idea around, well, why does this matter to the people around you? From what you know of them, why is it that they should care about this thing as well? And then finish it off with the ask. And that ask is usually the bit that people forget, that we're asking people to make a change. And doing it in that way sort of just hooks emotionally, so that they feel like they're drawn into the process. You ready?
Ready.
Let me stop you there, because what's happening is that you're getting dragged into the detail of it. But once you've got what's across from attitude, you don't need to say much more, because this is about appealing to people emotionally rather than through the facts. So the fact the legal profession matters and why that matters to you. Okay. So that's sort of building up a picture for you, is that, and it was quite powerful how it came across, is that fundamentally there's this issue about justice with the job that you do at the moment. Because you empower lawyers and barristers with the relevant information, they're empowered to do their job better and make sure that people get access to justice. And that came across as important to you.
Yes.
And in terms of them going and working with the medical profession, well, we all needed healthcare or know people in healthcare at some point. Why wouldn't you want them to have access to the same facilities so that they can do their jobs better? And that came across. We can work on a little bit on the storytelling, but I thought that was a really powerful statement.
Thank you.